Well, let's talk. All right, so it's true. If you're here, you already know. But if you don't know, you're about to know. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been kind of making a decision on what I want to do with my content, my platform, and where I want to go with it, as well as some other things, personal things, my family, work. I do work full time. Unfortunately, this isn't what I do full time yet. It's a dream, it's a hope, but maybe one day. But there was a lot of influences on why I decided to do what I'm doing and leaving Twitch permanently this time. But I think to answer that question of why I'm doing it, I'm going to give you a little backstory on who I am. So a little backstory so you guys know that are new to the channel, know a little bit more about me. So I work full time. I'm a full-time automotive tech. I do a lot of car stereo, electronics, stuff like that. Been doing that for about 13 years now. I'm a father of 3. My son Hunter, my daughter Mackenzie, and my newest daughter Riley. I've been happily married for almost a decade as well. So there's a lot going on besides just stream and content creation and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people don't know that. So basically, like, my day-to-day life, I get up at 8 a.m. I get ready for work, go to work, get home from work maybe about 6 o'clock, sometimes a little bit later than that. My wife works from home. She works right there. She does customer service. So then when I get home, I'm taking care of the baby, making sure she's fed, make sure the kids have eaten, they're fed, make sure they get, showers, baths, stuff like that. And then if they have homework, I got to do that with them now because school's now in session. Get them all prepped and in bed before I can even do what I need to do to get ready for stream. But then my wife doesn't get off till about 9 o'clock, sometimes a little bit after 9, maybe 9:15, 9:20. And so then I've got about 30 minutes to shower, shave, all that good stuff. And it's very hectic. And then I get on stream. I'm on stream from about 10 o'clock at night till 1 or 2 in the morning, sometimes even later than that. And I was doing that for quite a long time. I started streaming with Twitch about 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in October. And back then it was just my son, which was a little bit easier to maintain and balance. And my wife worked at night, so he would go off and go to sleep. And then I can just, boom, hit stream at like 8 o'clock. No big deal. That obviously started to change the more that my family grew. The more content creation kind of almost hit the back burner. But we grew on Twitch. We had a lot of people coming, growing. The community was growing. As a small streamer, 20 viewers per stream consistently was kind of a big deal. And then I had pretty much the worst thing that could happen, and my computer died. My motherboard died, and that computer, because I only had one computer at the time, and I didn't stream for about 2 months. And that caused a lot of problems because my community basically just evaporated. Some people hung around, some people stayed. I always like to help people where I can. I've helped plenty of new streamers start off, whether it's questions, help them set up their stuff. I feel like I've done a lot. I feel like I've done a lot of good, so I'm not going to say that I've wasted 5 years. Definitely not at all. I've met a lot of nice people. I've seen a lot of awesome people start a community and kind of grow on Twitch, which is awesome. But my community pretty much died when that happened, when my computer failed. Luckily, another content creator, SSJ Majin Buu, or now SSJ Majin, you also can find him on YouTube now as well. He went out of his way, him and his community, and got me a motherboard and got me back on track for streaming. Fast forward about a year, moved into my house, got this awesome stream set up that you guys have probably seen on TikTok or on Discord. Also, all those links are down below, so make sure you hit that, and then make sure you also hit that subscriber. Hit the notification bell. This way you guys know when I post videos or go live. Make sure you do that. Do that. Anyway, but I continue to stream. Obviously now I'm just only streaming to like a handful of people. And ever since then, the community just kind of fluctuated, where we had some growth and no growth, some growth, no growth. And a lot of that has to do with, one, the amount of time I could put in. 2, Some days I would come home from work and I'm just beat tired. I'm not very entertaining to watch. And as a streamer, that's a big thing. You got to be upbeat. You got to be yourself, you know, and not feel like you're hit like by a bus or something, or you're just not going to be engaging. And then there were some things that happened with the platform. So Twitch was always, for the most part, where I streamed. I did leave and go to Mixer for a few months, but I didn't like Mixer very much, so I came back from Mixer. But Twitch has been involved in a lot of things that I'll get into a little bit. I'll get to later down in the video, but that has a lot of influence on, I think, why my stream was impacted and why I wasn't growing anymore. Some people grow, and some people had tons of growth, and I'm happy for them. Just unfortunately for me, my content and I guess maybe who I am just wasn't enough. But yeah, so I've streamed for Twitch for going on 5 years, and now I've kind of hit that impasse point with my family, my life, and obviously my full-time job, to where it's hard. It's really hard. You know, when you put in 5-hour streams after you worked 8 hours, 9 hours at work, and then you come home and take care of family, and you're not going to bed till 2 a.m. and you're getting back up at 6 o'clock in the morning to make sure your kids get on the bus, to go back to sleep, to get back up, to go to work, and then you repeat that process day after day after day. And then on the weekends is really the only time that you can have time for yourself. But then obviously my YouTube channel, where I started trying to grow my YouTube channel, you know, posting videos there, those were sucking up most of my, you know, my Sunday evenings and Mondays. Because not only do I have to take care of my house and take care of stuff around here, it's just became a lot. And then of course with all the other things I'm about to get into as well, that kind of weighed in on that. Basically, I hit an impasse point. So yeah, that's a little bit some of the backstory of who I am streaming wise. You know, I've always played FPS games. I like playing a bunch of other games they interest me. But you know, I think I've basically hit that limit. So let's get into some of the other stuff of why I made the decision that I made. And I'm going to flat out say this is really not pointing the blame, I would say, on anybody else, but it kind of sets up in an environment that for me, myself, I can't find a way through it. So at the end of the day, it's basically my fault to blame why the community just kind of quit growing. It's, you know, mainly I can't dedicate the time as much as I would love to, because I do have to work full time. I just don't have the following. I don't have the circle that I called it, of support group to generate people through the channel. And I have very loyal people that are with me, or mods, friends. So don't think that I'm not saying I'm by myself, but they can only do but so much, right? So I think the biggest issue I ran into with my channel is I'm a very small channel. I remember when I first started streaming, I was shocked I even hit 50 followers. And then we grew and we hit 500 followers. And then it took us almost 3 years to go from 500 to 728 followers. That's a long time to only have that much growth. And I just, you know, people would come by every now and then. People have lives. You can't expect people to come into your channel. But the problem is, if you only get so many follows, the problem with Twitch, and my biggest issue with Twitch, is there's no discoverability. There isn't any. I would say any streamer that on Twitch says they did everything by themselves, I'll flat say it. They're lying. Every big streamer or every moderate-sized streamer always had somebody in that inner circle that reached out and helped you out. So I'd say about 99% of streamers on the platform struggle because there's no discoverability. If you don't get lucky enough to be that 1% person to go viral on a video, or to get a hand held out to you by another large streamer, it's rough. Because if you go to the actual you know, the browse through Twitch and go by categories and go by games, I mean, say Rainbow Six Siege is a game I play, I'd be lucky if I hit the first 100th page of streamers streaming that game. And it's very hard to basically grow when you have no way for your channel to be, you know, boosted. And the thing is, like a lot of platforms, they have like paid promotions, but for me, if you're you work full time, married, and father of 3 kids, you can't just throw money out like that. I'm not 20 years old. I'm not 18. I don't live at home with mom and dad. And I'm a grown ass person, but I love gaming. I love doing charity events for autism awareness and other charities as well that I'm going to start doing. But it's very hard to basically get discovered. It's impossible unless that 1%. And for me, unfortunately, the 5 years, that 1% just never happened. So that's my big issue right there with Twitch. Now, also, there's a lot of controversy with Twitch. Oh my God, we could talk about the pools and spas. We could talk about the all these bans and all these favoritism bans where people only getting banned for 2-3 days when they should have been permanently banned. All the misconduct on Twitch, and it basically, you can go to some streams and basically there's just no community guideline support or moderation, basically. And then, of course, you could blame the actual channel moderation, but if the channel is the one getting away with it anyway, the mods aren't going to report anything. So, of course, if any company is making money off of content long enough before it becomes a big deal, they're going to make that money before it blows up to a big deal. And you're battling that. You're battling no discoverability. Then, of course, for me personally, streaming every night late at night because that's the only time I can stream. Like, you hit this wall, right? And you have to make a choice. And for me, that choice is go to YouTube. Now, I'm still going to stream. And people are like, well, if you're still going to stream, why are you going to YouTube? Well, first off, YouTube doesn't have that layout of, cool, you click on a game and you go to the bottom of the list. No. It goes by your relevance, your search history. It's a different algorithm that basically filters where you'll pop up. So discoverability could happen at any point. Second off, I'm not going to be doing as many streams as I was doing. I was streaming 5, sometimes 6 days a week. Now I'm going to be cutting that back. But I will be doing content that I want to do, that I've wanted to do. I've wanted to do like tutorial videos and small streamer setups and like how to set up dual PC streams with a Go XLR with a wireless headset. Like, I want to do these videos for people that need that information, because it took me hours to set up some of the stuff that I have, and you can't really find videos for that. Even if you go to like Elgato's website, Elgato doesn't really have through in detail videos sometimes for maybe a specific setup. When you're running 1440p into a 4K capture card, and then you have to convert it over to 1080p for your stream. Like, it's just not there. And I've been wanting to do these videos for a long time. And, tips and tricks. And I want to do like a Minecraft series. And I want to do like just different games, And I feel like being able to do that not on stream, allows me to sometimes capture moments that I may be just enjoying the game. And I'm not having to watch a chat and then react to this and don't know for that. Like, I feel like I can make better content. I'm still going to stream because I do enjoy it. I enjoy content creation. I enjoy talking to other people, meeting new people through gaming, and just share my enjoyment for games. But going to YouTube allows me to do a lot more. As Dr. Disrespect said, like, Twitch has a way better like technical side for streaming. They have a lot more a wider base, I would say, for like tech wise. Like, chat's a lot better, emotes are a lot better, and stuff like that. But like Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tapman have also said, it's also better for their family. And these are the same reasons why I'm making the switch over. Obviously, I'm not making the switch for money. I'm going from a platform where I was affiliated, where I could make ad revenue, donation, obviously not donations, but subscribers, gifted subs, and stuff like that. I'm going now to a YouTube channel with, I think, 60 subscribers at this moment in time, to basically restart. Because for my family side of it, I need to be able to spend more time with my kids. I can record content offline all day long, off stream. But it just allows me to make the videos I want to do and focus on that, instead of me going, okay, I got to make a YouTube video today on this for this content. This is what this recording's for, but I also got to be live in 10 minutes for stream, and I won't be able to, do any YouTube stuff until this day. Like, it just takes a lot of pressure off, especially if you're taking a lot of pressure off that you don't need, because in the end, your growth is stopped. So, Where do I look at for the future? I definitely see a brighter future over here, on the red door, people like to call it, YouTube. I think I'm going to enjoy it more. I think you guys are as well. I'm going to have a lot better content, a lot better videos, more tutorial stuff, maybe some product reviews. I'm basically going to do the stuff that I've wanted to do that I just could never do on streaming. I kind of screwed up myself thinking that streaming first would be the best way to go, and I probably couldn't be any more in the wrong. But the time that I'll have with my family will be great because it'll make me feel better, which then will make me feel better when I record my content or I am live. So again, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new here, or if you've never seen me before, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. This way you get alerts when I post up YouTube videos or when I go live. I won't have a set schedule on going live yet, but you guys will catch me when you catch me. Or if you go down in the description, check me out on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you join the Discord. Come hang out. There's a bunch of amazing people in my Discord that also stream as well. And yeah, let's see how far the future will go for us. And I think this will be the best way to go. You guys have a wonderful evening or day or wherever you're at. Much love. I will see you guys in the next video.